Python has multiple data types and data structures that you can use to store and manipulate data efficiently. Some of these are included in the Python collections module. In this video, we will discuss the Python data type from the collections module called defaultdict. Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are exploring one of the most convenient tools in the Python collections module, the defaultdict data type. If you've ever run into key error or written a lot of if key not in dict checks, then defaultdict is here to clean up your code. Let's break it down. Defaultdict is a dictionary-like object that provides a default value for a key that doesn't exist. You don't have to check if a key is already present. It just creates one automatically using default factory function. In this case, the default value is 0, just like calling int. In a regular dictionary, if you try to access a key that doesn't exist, Python throws a key error. You usually solve this with conditionals like if key not in my dict key equals empty set. But with defaultdict, you don't need that boilerplate. It automatically creates a default value the first time a key is accessed. Defaultdict is perfect when you're grouping values into lists, sets, or counters. You're tallying or counting items. You want to simplify your code when initializing default structures, or when you're building histograms, inverted indexes, or graphs. Anytime you need to build a dictionary with default containers, defaultdict is your best friend. Here are some key points to remember. Defaultdict requires a default factory function like int, list, or set. It automatically creates a new value when a missing key is accessed. It inherits from the dict data type, so you get all the normal dictionary methods. You can access the original dictionary with dict myDefaultDict if needed. It's ideal for clean, concise code in counting and grouping problems. Let's look at some practical examples where defaultdict really shines. In this case, we create a defaultdict dictionary called counter that defines the values as integers. Then for each item in the text equal banana, as we go through the loop, it basically counts the occurrences of each character. So you can see there is 1 B in banana, 3 A's, and 2 N's. Here's an example where we group names by first letter. In this case, we create a defaultdict with the list default data type called groups. So for each name, we look at the first letter by calling the 0 index of the name, and then we use append to add that name to the list for the first letter. And you can see we end up with a dictionary with each initial and a list of names that start with that initial. We can do something similar with sets. Here we create a defaultdict with the default type of set for the values. Then for each of the letters, we use the add method to add an entry, which will add it to the set for the appropriate key value based on letter. Notice how we never had to check if the key already existed. That's the magic of defaultdict. And that's a quick tour of the collection's defaultdict data type. It's a small tool that can make a huge difference in how clean and efficient your code looks, especially when working with grouped or counted data. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more Python tips, and drop a comment with your favorite use case for defaultdict. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coding.